Hello everyone. I want to give you an updated video on how to make a light switch cover, a personalized light switch cover using Tinkercad. Someone's already done this work for us. This is a light switch cover. It fits, it works. You can build off of this. It's aligned. There's a hole for a screw here, a hole for a screw here. This is where your switch fits into place. And this looks like anything you'd get off the shelf at Home Depot or Lowe's, um, that's pretty much the situation. Now, you can make a personalized switch cover. So here's our light switch, and here we go. What I'm going to do real quick is this is the work plane, all right? And the work plane is just this blue grid over here. And if you look on the side, see how I can move like that? This right here is about the height of my switch plate. So it's 6.35 millimeters tall. All right. So if I was to put text here, it would be going through my switch plate and through the bottom, and that's no good. So that's no good because again, as we look through the bottom, all right, those words are bleeding through. It's gonna, ruin the integrity of our design. So we can't put text on top of the switch plate like that. What we want to do is take our work plane up here and just lay it nice and flat on top of the plate itself. Now we have this orange work plane, and when I grab my text, it goes on top, not through the plate. So there's a couple things we can do with this text input. We can just write a name, right? And then we can adjust the height. Right? You can adjust the bevel and the segments to give it more depth and shape. Right? And then with this arrow, we can do that and put that directly on top of our plate. So that B is hanging off a little bit. We're going to want to fix that. And there you have it, a personalized light switch plate. Now I wouldn't just write your last name on it and call it a day. You can do a lot of really cool things with this, including add a scribble. So if you grab that scribble tool and put it on, you can actually draw. I'm sorry for the creepy smiley face. It's the best I can do. You can draw whatever you want there. We'll just call that creepy smiley face. I'm going to click on that and there, and we'll just change that to 3 millimeters tall so it's not super tall. So if you're more of an artist, that scribble tool might be a way for you to really add some cool things. Um, you can also obviously put a star on there. Make sure nothing gets in the way of your switch. Or actually, this might be more useful to some of our, let's go with less than excellent painters or whatever, or spacklers. What you can do is grab a box, put it next to your switch plate, and let's see, that was 6.35 if I'm remembering correctly. And then Control C, Control V to duplicate. And now you have an extended switch plate for those of us who maybe aren't the best spacklers in the world. You know who you are. I'm one of you. Um, you can cover any gaps on the side like that. So that's how you can edit a switch plate. It's kind of fun. Again, this star is too tall. Drop that to 3, like the rest. And we're making now. This is a printable switch plate. I wouldn't because it's not my best work, but you do you, and we'll see how it goes. Oh, one more thing I do want to show you. If you highlight items, right? So I just held shift to highlight the plate and the two bars on the side. You can align, and now they're perfectly centered, right? That looks better. And actually, let's highlight that and then align, and we're going to center that on the edge there. Now the menorah is on the edge of that. And then when the whole thing's done, I'm going to highlight everything and hit this group button. And once it's done saving, there it is. That's one whole shape. And this gives you a good feel, because now it's all the same color, about what it's going to look like when it's printed. Because it's going to come out in one solid color. You can add color to it by using markers or paint, but that's pretty much the idea. Right? So that's how you can make yourself a light switch plate cover. Um, have fun with this.